Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to do a read for the month of September 2020, and we're going to see what wants to come out for you, what the universe wants you to know. Now this could be as it relates to love, as it relates to your business, career, and finance, or your life, okay? So we're going to see what the universe wants to let you know, whatever's brought you to my channel, okay? So let's jump into this. This will be a general read. So if you were looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. And I want to thank all of you that have been booking coaching sessions with me, reads with me, and we've just been slaying any sort of blockages that might be holding you back from where it is that you want to be based on where you're at right now. So if some of you are experiencing any sort of blockages, that might be standing in the way of your love life and relationships, your business, career, and finance, or life, you definitely want to check out a discovery session up here or in my description box. It's a complimentary session that allows us to get to know each other and then allows us to make an educated recommendation on the best service for you based on what it is you want to accomplish. Okay, so if we're a good fit, we invite you to one of our programs and or our packages. So I look forward to seeing you over on the other side, but check it out up here or my description box. So let's go ahead and jump into this and let's see what's going on for you in the month of September. This is going to be, again, what the universe wants you to know, okay? What the universe wants you to know, all right? Let's take a look. Could be love life, could be career, could be whatever. Let's see. So where you're at right now, what do we have? Okay, so what we have right now, we've kind of got you walking away maybe perhaps with some sort of illusion, and then now it's setting you up to maybe look towards the future on what it is that you want. So that's kind of what I see here. It's kind of like walking away from something that has maybe perhaps been eluding you in some way, shape, or form. This is the Moon card, guys. Sorry, guys, there is a lot of commotion that's happening outside. I'm in the crux of a lot of the protests and things like that, so that's kind of very close by me over here, and there's just nothing I can do, and it is what it is. So there you go, okay? All right, so with that being said, there is maybe perhaps some sort of something that you need to heed based upon that, but it is about walking away from something that emotionally that, after putting a lot of input into, that you just felt it was in your best interest to walk away to help get you grounded. See, that red is that root chakra, right? And that is really all about really focusing on your foundation. And in terms of gaining your stability in a foundation, there was too many things that perhaps eluded you, okay? Now this is the Moon card, and so a lot of times this has to do with you, right? This represents Pisces, this represents your intuition, this represents your imagination, okay? Whatever that is. It could be walking away from a person, place, or thing, and that thing could be a mindset. It could be a change that needs to be done, that you are letting go and then embracing the new as you step in to strategizing, right? So that's what I see here, which is really beautiful. So the 3 is all about, this is the 3 of Wands. That's that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. You might have that in your chart, or you're just experiencing that energy, or someone close to you. But this is all about, having, preparing how you want to move forward in your love life, in your career and business, or just life. And it has you strategizing for that. So that's what I see currently. I am going to pull some energy cards to get a little bit deeper and see where we're at as we continue. But what else is about where you're at right now that we need to know? We're going to pull 3 here. Wow. Okay. All right. Gotcha, guys. See, this makes it so much easier to kind of help out sometimes. There has been a period of isolation that you maybe have been going in, and maybe the isolating. That blue is talking about the throat chakra. That has to do, with that. That's talking about that. So maybe perhaps there's been some sort of isolation in a situation. Perhaps like in a particular situation for yourself. And it's maybe you've been refrained from going out or doing anything of any of this sort of from expressing yourself, but there's some sort of isolation. And there's a difference of between isolating yourself and being alone or feeling alone. Well, let me just put it this way. There's a way to be alone where a lot of you tend to maybe perhaps like that and enjoy it and enjoying time to yourself in your own space. But this is actually kind of the other side of it, too much of that. So this is reminding you that during this time, maybe perhaps to get out in nature if you can, to get out a little bit more, and to do something like that. Now, I know a lot of it's with the social distancing and things like that that are coming into play, but this is really just letting you know, hey, it's important to get out, to go have some movement and get out of isolation a little bit, in terms of the situation. So that's kind of what I see here. Yeah, it's just wants to remind you, you can be isolated and then you can enjoy your solitude, and those are two different things. So this is just a reminder. Okay, the next card that I get is some sort of rejection. Okay, so perhaps you are rejecting the isolation right now, because you got isolation, rejection, and wisdom. Okay, so perhaps on this wisdom, this rejection, you might be rejecting something. Now, this has to do with the higher consciousness, and if you can see that there's other people giving this person advice spiritually, but it's like almost like you're rejecting that. So there's some sort of rejection here that is taking place in some way. So it does have to do with the higher consciousness, and it has to do with listening and allowing things to come through here. But yeah, I think it's the biggest thing is that you don't want other people. I don't know why I get this, but not letting other people use you, okay? And I think you're really cognizant of that. This is not about others, approval. Are you working for or against yourself? What is the purpose of this particular, isolation that's happening here? What's going on with that? Is it to gain that wisdom that's necessary for you in the heart chakra and in areas of the heart? Because that green represents the heart chakra, guys. So that's kind of what I feel here, that perhaps that you kind of walked away from something has eluded you, and then hopefully you're seeking some sort of higher consciousness in this process, and then kind of determining how you want to strategize to move forward. But yeah, so that's what I feel here. It's like, it's just like being true to yourself. This is about rejecting other people's way of wanting to do things, and gaining the wisdom of your own heart, and following your own path based upon how you feel. So creating that that environment for you. So that's what this is saying. Be true to yourself, and you will not be unhappy in love. Okay, so for some of you needed to hear that, but that's what came through coming out. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is crossing you. Let me find the cards I was working with here. Here we go. All right, so let's take a look at what is crossing you in this situation, okay, which is going to be your potential or your challenge right now based on this, okay? What is it? Okay, what wants to come out? So your potential or challenge. Wow, it's a new beginning as it reflects your stability. So this is about emotionally looking at your cup, knowing that it's special, unique, it's true to you, and starting on a brand new journey, right? And maintaining that stability, focusing on making sure that you maintain that stability as it pertains to your finances. You want stability, though, also as it pertains to your emotions. So, I think that's what this is doing. This is the authority over emotions, and, carrying this as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. This is focused on being calm, being very intuitive, and starting that brand new journey. And this is getting you outside a little bit, okay? The sun is behind you, getting you outside here, and then it moves on to, as it focuses on and that brings stability. So maybe being true to you and your emotions is bringing stability, just like we talked about being true to you here. So the opportunity is here. The challenge is not to have this new beginning, but the opportunity is here for you. So let's take a look at what is it you need to focus on, Pisces. What do you need to focus on? Let's take a look at what Pisces needs to focus on in the month of September as it relates to why you came to my channel. Okay, so we'll start there. All right, let's take a look at what that is. Okay. What you need to focus on. Oh, okay. So this is about ending some sort of conflict. This is about being some sort of entrepreneur. So you might be an entrepreneur in whatever it is that you do, independent contractor, whatever that case may be. But this is about having authority as it pertains to your own realm and your environment. And this also is about cutting out any sort of conflict, okay? That stands in the way. 5 is about any sort of deception, conflict, adversity. So this is about, you being in charge of being able to do that and making a sound judgment, compromising when you can, but cutting out when you have to. Okay, that's what I see. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, but this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you've got that fire energy in you, and that's what I see here. So this is really great here. That's what it is that you need to focus on. What's in your recent past? Just what's going to springboard you into your strength in this read. Let's take a look at what that is. Your recent past. You had to make some sort of decision, and there was some sort of conflict, and you went within. So this is about you looking at the higher picture. So there's some sort of decision at a stalemate. Now, you came out of it being, I feel being like the victor, but then you're looking at the bigger picture thinking, okay, at what cost did this cost me when I, did this? So, you're really being careful in terms of the decisions that you do make moving forward. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Maybe you were carrying on that air energy, or you had someone in your kind of your environment like that. But this has you looking with confidence at the bigger picture now. And you can see, because there's that yellow in there, and it's the lighting of the yellow in the cane, which is that yellow is the solar plexus. That's your solar plexus chakra, and that's having a kind of a better viewpoint from above and having confidence looking below that you're going to make better decisions moving forward that don't lead to a lot of this. So that's what I feel is that in your recent past that you had to look at that. So now knowing what you know at a higher level, what's your strength right now in this situation that you're at? Okay, let's take a look at what that is. What is your strength? Okay. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so what we get is the 10 of Swords, which is coming to an end. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Whatever it is, that relationship, situation, whatever that is, person, place, or thing has come to an end. Okay, and so you don't have to go back to that. So, but what this is talking about is now, guess what it puts you into? You go from a 10 to the number 1, which is the Magician. And this is saying you've got all the resources, honey, to do what it is that you want to make happen in your life. Again, person, place, or thing, relationship, business, whatever. You've got the resources all here for you. So that Magician energy is ruled by Mercury, and it's also about communication. It's also about travel. For some of you, that could very much well be the case. But yeah, that's what I see here. Could be dealing with the Gemini, or just again taking on that type of energy. But it's your strength is a brand new beginning, putting something to rest and starting anew. Again, even could be a mindset. And then the third card that I got was balance, the Two of Pentacles. That's balancing. Okay, it's kind of like balancing between both the worlds, the spiritual plane and the physical plane. But also it could be balancing an ending that goes into a new beginning. You're just kind of learning how to kind of catch your balance from all of this that has taken place. I am going to pull a card up here on your strength to see what else wants to come out for you on the 10 of Swords, on what this was here. Yeah, it had to do with some sort of connection. And it has to do with a connection with your emotions, because this brings you underwater, maybe dealing with the water sign for some of you, okay? There's been a change. A starfish has the 5 arms, so some sort of adversity in terms of emotions, perhaps with the water sign, or perhaps with your emotions overall, that they went deep. They went into the deep waters, all right? And there's been a change. And I think that you've come out with a brand new beginning, but it had to do with some sort of connection, perhaps a water sign. And I'm just bringing that up. That seems to come through, okay? But that's what I see here. And what is it that you had to surrender here that was important in terms of getting to this position? Surrendering to what is, okay? So I think that's what you came to clarity about, going with the flow rather than fighting it, So you can't change a situation, but you can compassionately accept things as they are. Is what I see here, and that in turn will bring you peace, okay? And so your strength is all of this up here, okay? Let's go into your near future and find out what that is for you. So some of you may have to deal with a water sign, again, or just, some sort of mindset that had to go through some sort of change, and you had to get your stability back again. But you got it here. You've got the Magician card, so you got this, okay? Let's take a look at your near future. What is that? Near future, King of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Wands, and we've got the Tower. So, okay, this is again, you being. I don't know if you're dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you might have that in your chart. You might have someone who's perhaps a business owner that you go to for advice. Whatever the case may be, I really feel that this person maybe has helped you get some sort of recognition. This is about you being recognized in a relationship or situation. But this is because this is victory. This is confidence. You got confidence. And I don't know if you're taking this on as a business owner and getting confidence, and you know, something came to an end. This is interesting because something came to an end here, but this is, I think this is about making a decision that was best for you here is what I feel. So it's kind of like there has been some sort of ending, you know, after this new birth, because this is a 6 card. The 6 of Wands is fire energy. It's a birthing. It's a pregnant number. So it's like, you know, a birthing of something new, a birthing of your brand new confidence has come out after everything fell apart. So I mean that's what I see here. It's crazy, but yeah, that's what I see here. It's all about, you know, you moving forward based on something that's actually come to an end and having the confidence to move forward. So let me clarify this. What is this Tower here? What is this Tower here that wants to come out? Community. Maybe it have to do with the choice as it pertains to love. Yeah, it has to do with the choice of some sort of Empress as it pertains to love. Again, you know, when I see the Empress card, that tells me it's about, it represents the planet of Venus, which is about love, about art, about beauty. So maybe that this is about maybe perhaps a choice that you had to make regarding an Empress energy that you had met, and maybe it wasn't having, you know, there wasn't some sort of teamwork in here, and maybe that something came to some sort of end here. Yeah, I mean, if you're taking on the Empress energy, that could very much well be the case too. But I really feel that there is that there has been a choice that had to be made. A choice was made, and something came to some sort of end. You know, here. So like the Tower just says, the Tower, something came to an end based upon. Yeah, based upon, it had to maybe do with teamwork and collaboration. Maybe you weren't getting that, okay? And that could have been the case. And so that, of someone that you saw as an Empress, perhaps. Because you got 2 3s, and that's about being super creative. Now, you might be taking this on, but, you know, that type of energy on, and that could very much well be the case. You know, but but I really feel that there was maybe a choice that had to be made that that didn't work out. So guys, you gotta let me know. Note your comments below, okay? Let me know. I'm just be curious to find out what that is. Let's take a look on how you need to, you know, your suggested approach in moving forward in a relationship or situation. Yeah, something came to it, but whatever it is, it gave you confidence. You know, it gave you a lot of confidence as moving forward and in making better choices. You know, as you meet people out in the community, and you want teamwork. Okay, your best way forward. What is it? You want stability. So this is the 7 of Wands. And you got a lot of fire energy. The Queen of Wands and the 4 of Wands. You got a lot of fire in your chart. If you don't have it in your chart, you're dealing with someone who does. But this is you really, or you're taking it on too. It could be that. But I have you kind of fighting to stay on top. It kind of be like the top competitor in the situation and having faith that you will be. Maybe it has to do with this Queen of Wands. You know, she's kind of a little bit of a mystic, very confident, fiery. Has got creative energy. Maybe you're around her, you know, and maybe this is what you want, and you're wanting a happy home and stability with that particular person. So your best way forward is to focus on your stability, moving forward, and you know, wanting to be, maybe there's a fire sign that you're interested in. That's what I'm seeing here. Your best way forward is to do what you can to stay on top. And someone could also have Leo in their chart as well. But Queen of Wands is a real sexy, beautiful, you know, kind of like energy. You know, male or female, it doesn't matter, but very spiritual as well. But it's like you want stability in that. So this is interesting, guys. What is it that you need to know? Let's take a look. What is it that you need to know in this? How interesting. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Man, there's a lot of people here. Okay, so I got the King of Cups. Which is, you know, could be you, and then, you know, balancing emotions. Then they get the Knight of Cups, and I get the Hermit card. So what you need to know is to balance out your emotions and offer a cup of love now with this brand new perspective. Some of you are going to be able to resonate with that, okay? That's what I feel, okay? It's like, I truly feel that it's kind of like now with a new perspective, you're able to offer a cup of love after you've balanced out your emotions, and the confidence has become something had to end. What is the outcome on this? What is the outcome overall here? What is the outcome? Let's take a look at what that is for you. Nice, nice, guys. We get the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So whatever it is, you're going to get justice from it. Now, this could be a court case. This could be balancing out a relationship, a situation. You're going to get justice, balancing out the scales. It could be doing with a Libra, it could be doing with a lawyer, a judge of some sort, or this could be just balancing things out. And then how's you looking about how you want to move forward in your future? This is the Seven of Pentacles, monetarily, how you want to move forward. Do you want to keep going at what it is you're doing, or you want to change direction? But this is all about getting new clients, working together in teamwork. And so maybe you didn't have teamwork before, but this is saying you have teamwork now. It's about collaboration, getting new clients, moving forward. You want teamwork and justice in a situation. So that's what I see here. Anything else that the soul tree cards want to say, and see what that wants to come out in terms of your outcome. I've got you really moving forward, and you want teamwork in a relationship, situation, whatever it is. You want, something to be a little bit more balanced. Sixth chakra. This is about focusing on your third eye. Okay, so for many of you, this could be the case. It's about maybe going through and clearing your sixth chakra, guys. That could be the case for some of you, okay? It's referred to as the third eye, and that's the indigo color, between the eyes. So this is really talking about your intuition, your intellect, using that in balancing things out. The sixth chakra, we must trust life, and we have to allow allow things to flow and unfold. Okay, when it's blocked, you get illusion. Okay, so hence probably why you got that at the very beginning here. But this is saying that's all becoming clear to you. It's kind of like, I think you get a lot of clarity through this justice over here. Okay, but the sixth chakra is important to you, so do whatever it is you need to clear that. Okay, anything else for you before you get to the final card? Action. Time to take action and move forward. And I think that's what you're doing here. So whatever it is that you want, teamwork, partner, whatever that case may be, it's about time to take action. That green is the heart chakra, and guess what? You've got the blue chakra and then the third eye chakra as well. So all of those together. So do things to clear, it's like all these three up here, okay? You've got your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra. Oh, and your heart too. Your heart. Your heart. That's that green there. So it as it pertains to love. So for some of you, that is. What's really going to help you in this process? Let's pull, especially with some of the crazy energies going around. Whatever's brought you to my channel. Let's find out what card is going to help you in the final words in the Oracle card. How to transmute some of these crazy energies and be that warrior, that energy warrior, and where you need to focus on. What's going to be important? Here it is. What is it? Wow, the intersection of heaven and earth. This is beautiful. There's change, okay? There's change here. This is beautiful. You've got that eagle that there's been some sort of, this is about, it's kind of like you are able to see how to work between the upper and lower, like the spiritual realm and the physical realm. And it's a 5 card again, which does talk about maybe there's been some sort of adversity as it pertains to that maybe perhaps has been holding you back here. But you've got this hawk, and the beauty of this is that, like the hawks, they hunt by night, right? And you are like this rare hawk, right? Who is one of the light, but yet can move through the darkness really successfully. And that's what this talks about, the light and the dark. So this is really beautiful. You have a lot of spiritual light inside to see things, Pisces, is what this is saying. But you're able to see now between any sort of lies and deception in a relationship or situation. Remember, guys, when I talked about this clarity here, in terms of your love life, that now that you've balanced things out, you're able to actually offer a cup of love. You're able to see what it is that you need to, and I think that that's what you've gained through this. This is really, really beautiful, okay? And it's like this beautiful, it's like you're bridging between the heaven and the earth right now. So this is a really beautiful place to be. A beautiful place to be. Wow. Yeah, balancing the light, and that's going to be super, super key. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, this is about taking action right now, taking action to fulfill your destiny. whatever that is for you right now, it wants you to do that and be a living channel for spiritual grace as you're destined to be. Okay? So I'm sending you lots of love and light. Guys, I hope this resonates. You got to note your comments below. Drop a like for your girl, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.